inside, and this was the source of the foul trouble in the first game. Edey goes straight up on Nance, not there. Job to get it to Edey. Still plenty of time for the Boilermakers, but Ivy will try the three that doesn't go. Edey had it blocked by Barrett. The open court. Ivy. This is Hunter driving, dishes it for Edey, who throws down the jam.
It's very interesting to see what's going on.
Here's Edey working on Nance. It gets it to go.
This has been impressive here in the first half on the glass.
Here's Edey, catches down low and late. Here's Thompson, little runner, left it well short. Edey collects the rebound, back up with it over Young and hits.
Look at the speed at which Purdue runs their offense.
Not much you can do there. Edey, the 83 points per game. Edey banks it in.
In college basketball.
No doubt about that.
What a lob and what a start. Hunter feeds the post. Again, it's Edey. Gets his own rebound and cleans up his own mess.
But no teams have really separated themselves from the other.
Offensive rebound, Edey turns and goes off.
That was squirrely, but playing good offense gives you a chance to be solid defensively.
Last year, part of their improbable run to the Big East Conference Championship, as Edey misses a little turnaround.
Can do in an expanded role, and oftentimes it plays out like this, and there's Edey. One of the first options. They're going to have a tough time coming all the way back in this one.
Nothing they can do with that from Edey.
Here's Edey. Count it, and one.
Entire Michigan team being locked in, causing problems offensively.
Here's Edey. That one rolls. Here's Edey. Goes at Dickinson. Left it short.
I don't know what you want from a breakdown perspective. He's just huge, man.
They go high-low. Edey banks it home. And now he's going to show. He's asking for it. Williams gives it to him. He dunks it home.
And it's just, what do you...
Coburn. Here we go. Edey got it to respond. Good game, had 2 assists at Indiana. Edey, one hand to 2. As Purdue has been such a part of sports lore and civic lore, as Edey is huge tonight. Zach Edey with 2 fouls back in, and he missed the shot on the play by Coburn. They had the first 6 of the game combined, and Edey matches Coburn again. No on the shot by Edey.
Oh, what a pass.
Gillis with the kick out. That was him. Here's Ivy into the lane for Purdue, and he got it for Edey in a stuff.
That is so...
I rescind my team defense comment.
I do too. I mean, he was in the right place. Look out.
Edey going high. First place in the Big Ten on the line. If Purdue wins, it's a 3-way tie. Edey upstairs. No. Got another one, and he hammers it.
There's the dump down to the big fella. No double coming. Good defensive work inside by Dickinson. Put back. And he's nice little leaner. Rolls off. Edey there to clean it up. Wait a minute. Wave it off. They're going to say the big fella to Hunter. Stefanovic. That leaner won't go. Good block out by that 1 of 8. Dickinson, great overplay. But that's what happens when We'll take a quick break. There's the dump down to Edey. Good night, Irene.
Yeah, you said it.
15 against Nebraska. Got the win because of the play of Dickinson. They're going to have to be better. Edey all over the glass, though. Unstoppable in there, really. Unstoppable.
And Dickinson doesn't want to foul because he's already got one. That pick and pop action, and Houston makes Purdue pay.
Edey going to the left hand. Dickinson doing all. Edey. Dickinson doesn't want to pick up a third. That's just outstanding defense, straight up. Huge for Dickinson. Little drop off.
Right now,
He starts, and Isaiah Thompson begins the night on the bench. Here's Edey down low, and a good start for the bench.
That's something.
Stefanovic down low, Edey, and one. He doesn't come out. There's Edey going to work against Daniels with a right hand, and Zach Edey was working out around 37 minutes per game. Edey with the left hand, and it rolls in. Crosses over, fades, and the miss. Edey with the follow, no, and Curry with the rebound.
I almost did that time.
Edey tied up with Curry. Foul does not matter. Edey gets it to go. Isaiah Thompson for three from the corner, off the mark. Edey with the rebound. Over. Oh my goodness! And Ivy went up trying to hammer that. 3-4 straight games in double figures for Battle. Edey. No call. He was hit hard. The gold medalist, Zach Edey, and Edey, 7'2" kid from Sweden, William Berg, who's going to join this team next year. He can shoot. He's got range.
Some off the block, maybe dig on the bounce right away. A late double.
Edey, a mountain of a man. Goodings, Purdue has been in the top 10 all season. They actually had a little spell at the #1 spot. Beautiful setup, Edey. And Ohio State hitting the defensive glass. Here's Wheeler.
Those got to be alert.
Ivy. A lot of contact at Edey with the stick back. The freshman ref has had some monster games already for Chris Holtman this season. What a pass! Stefanovic! Season. And as he told us yesterday, the ceiling has just changed. We're outsuing as Edey in the NCAA tournament.
Going right back to the big guy.
Edey over 2 and a chance at 3.
That's where to go when you need something.
Keep playing with 4. Edey drop step. Masterful. What do you do? 9-point Purdue lead. Edey, little bit of contact, puts it down, and he's fouled.
All feeding Zach Edey inside. How Iowa plays the bigs of Purdue is going to be fascinating as Edey goes right to work. And Mason Gillis a moment ago, his first, team's first. Gillis will feed it into Edey. Got good post position and an aim. That's where Iowa wants this thing. Right down to Edey they go. Look at that size mismatch against Rabracha. Edey left it shacking. Good help by Murray. Looked like could have been a travel. Edey inside. Can't get it to go.
By Newman. In the corner, Gillis. And Purdue cold, but there's Edey, such a menace on the offense.
They will play through him in their second unit.
Here he is trying to defend Edey, but Purdue just goes over the top, and Edey's too big. We talked about all the games decided by 8 points or less for them in conference plays. Edey has it blocked first. Stefanovic gets it inside to Edey. Working against Nicholson. Too much with the left hand. Edey against Nance. Handing to Stefanovic. Stefanovic, who's hit a couple of threes. Back to Edey, and Edey lays it.
Got Boo Buie with 2 points, Nance with 5, and Edey in foul trouble. They need those big 3 to play well.
Edey, good position. Right to the 2-hand.
Might as well put him in the game and see if he can make something happen. But again, at the 5, I mean, you're putting him in it to let this thing fly.
9-0 run in 1 minute and 13 seconds for Buie. Edey with the end.
That's what he's been able to bring to the table for IU.
Good entry. Edey patient underneath and one. And the inside Edey against a triple team. Doesn't matter. He dunks it home.
And recovering.
3 on the clock. Edey inside. Man, just patience gets it. First to the drive, nice kick. Edey lays it in. Edey tries to create, shot clock winding down, in trouble, rejected by Thompson.
Going up against Zach Edey, falling away, that requires some touch. And speaking of touch, how about the pass?
Was ruled out right before the game. And as the Illini got it going, they pulled away. Zach Edey with the first points of the night. Right back inside they go. Tough shot wouldn't go, and it's cleared by Coburn because Andre Curbelo has just went to the scores table. Edey with his second bucket. For Curbelo, who do the Purdue Boilermakers have a couple of buckets for Edey so far. Gets the roll there, and he's got 6 or up defensively. Back into Edey. Goes around Coburn, and he's got 8. Oh, and he's points against Payne. Very efficient start to this one for Edey. You talk about the couple of bigs who have been in a hurry. Ivey spinning to the foul line. He rises. Tipped in. 14 points for Edey. By Frazier to stay in front of Stefanovic. Careful if you're Kofi defending Edey hard, and he's still hooked to the guards. You touched on it right away. Who's going to step up for him? And the guards have. Edey able to finish 2. Under 10 to shoot. Here is Edey. All Kofi can do is go straight up, and it was an alley.
Go over the top of Coburn. I know that does not sound right, but that was without foul.
Fourth, 20. Inside they go to Edey against Coburn. Off the heel. Rebound Curbelo. Osman Verdon. Edey had a huge first half. He's been quiet since. Can't finish here. Second try. No. An 0 of 2 on this trip.
Having his best year. Into Zach Edey. And gets to that left shoulder, but missed. Ivey off the bounce. What a pass. And Edey throws it down through the contact. To each other.
It is challenging to play them both together just because they're both non-shooters. In basketball now, it's hard to play.
Edey with that big height advantage in the left-hand finish. Again, Ethan Morton finding Edey, and Edey, the big man on the run. Picked up here by Hunter. Getting in the paint, finding Edey with a two-handed jam. 8-2 lead and not looking back. Edey, boy, he had Mayen buried in there. Keep Purdue off kilter. That's hard to do. Edey, he's tough to keep off kilter. He just laid that in. Back to Edey, 2 more. Patient, get to that left hand. That one rolls again. And Edey just too tall. Now don't pass it out, just go right back up with it. Illinois had a great career there before transferring in. I'm with you, he can add something. Edey, he's just too big inside. Purdue has won the last 4, played inside this venue, including the last 3 in overtime, but down low. Working off the Edey screen, floater, too strong. Ball comes right back to Edey. Purdue basket. 2 more for Edey, kind of performance here today. Ivey under 10, feeds Edey with the right hand, spun out.
Advantage of those double teams and make Purdue pay.
Edey dribbles once into the left hand, turns and scores.
And they had a game canceled against George Mason, so they had just the 1 game in a 3-week span, and now up 3. Down inside to Edey. Edey going to work. Great look. Wow. Well, I think it's received a lot of media attention the last few years, and that's kind of ratcheted it up. Those students have really taken. They do bounce it in there late in the shot clock. Edey going to work. Great spin move, and he got it. Rebound Edey. Back into him. Power step, and he hooks. So Purdue counters by going right inside, and Edey gets it to drop.
That's one of those deals where you stay out there, you got a wide open shot.
Into Edey. Edey powers it up and in again.
Time down the floor.
And they go right into Edey here, and Edey,
who foul in the right plays, but someone else for Wisconsin's got to step up.
Of course, Purdue going back inside. Edey missed it. Ivey trying to take it right at him. How about the follow by the big fella?
Biggest 3 for him of the night.
9 big offensive rebounds for Wisconsin. Edey, boy, he just buried. Tap back Edey, no. Second time, yes.
Gotta knock one down.
Well, he's tied his career high with 30 points. Purdue, no surprise, into Edey, but he missed that one up. Inside to Edey. Edey, little running hook, counted in the foul. Well, that's just what the doctor. But at any rate, Purdue trying to get it inside again. Edey, yes, 1 possession. Travion Williams going to throw a baseball pass down to Edey. Boy, that was well executed. Holy cow.
Only took individual play, shows the jab step, and lets it fly.
Great position underneath for Edey. He's going a little bit on the offensive side. Just 1.7 points per game over the last 3. Edey inside.
Hey, they've been able to find him in pick and pop situations, and that's because Purdue's showing so much respect. Zach Edey, it's been a position, doesn't matter. He gets the ball. He's in danger at all times to get into that rim.
Newman, lob to Edey, and easy pickings for the.
Great pass.
Inside, and Edey with a 2.
Opportunistic.
It's his second start of the season today with Devontae Carter still in COVID.
Into it and see Michigan State right off the bat.
Yeah, nothing like you talked about the rust for Purdue, and then
he stepped back. He loves that move off the heel. Tapped back by the big fella Edey. Shot fake. Gillis, punter, thought about it. He will take it. There's Edey again. 6 off him for Incarnate Word. So Purdue with numbers. Edey another offensive rebound and stick back. Scoring record there before transferring to Purdue. His last 3 years of eligibility as Edey puts it up and in.
But it's something he's going to have to get used to.
Well, Edey there, that's easy. Liss powers it up. No. Tap back, of course. Zach Edey.
You play the game the right way, the game will reward you. It gets a little more excited from an assist than him scoring the bucket himself.
And his fellow
World Championships and almost was MVP on a losing team. He's tremendous. There he is. Right on.
Drive a shot. The Purdue defense recovers. And speaking of shots in transition, there's the shots you take, and that's the reason why.
Zach Edey as well as Travion Williams. Only 4 points in the painted area. There's an easy one.
Veteran team, kind of where you fit in. And speaking of where you fit in, basically just comes right in.
And keep it alive
that's
for him.
Right. This is a 37% free throw shooting team, and another lob.
Boy, Morton, and he
at his best is puts a lot of stress on your defense.
Wow, how easy is that? And that was if Purdue keeps playing at this clip. Edey again using the window thing that they don't have all of their offensive artillery without Harris. And coming off a game where they played so well.
Big fella, he hasn't been as good the last 3 games. They're going to go right at Ebenezer Dewan.
But Edey cannot get it to drop. And
SEC Freshman of the Week.
Yeah, he started the last couple with the injury they had to Casey Morsell. There's Edey again, another good look.
Manny Bates just 57 seconds into the year with a shoulder injury. Right now, Dewan trying his best, but
first, dumping it down. Edey, great position.
That's exactly where they have it.
Maybe he'll give the Boilers a spark. Offensive board, Edey stick back.
Right now, Purdue's best offense is thrown to the post
all season. They were down 11 to Villanova, came back and won that game. How do they respond here in Brooklyn? Over the top, Edey.
But I mean, yes, their percentages don't say they're a good shooting team, but everybody at this level, you see it go in a couple.
A 20-point lead in that game. It got all the way down to 2, but they were able to get the victory, and they go into the big fella, but Edey only hits.
And give Cliff Amore credit there. He held his ground and kept Zach Edey out of that paint.
And there's Amore on the other side. Got a good look, but couldn't.
Amore is that he gets rip screened from the opposite elbow right to the block. Purdue a little bit lackadaisical with the help. And
Purdue 0 for its last 10. Edey into the game. Can he end that drought? Yes. Back inside of the big fella. That's 7'4", 295. Look at that advantage. There you go. 5 assists. Back inside to Edey. Creates space and gets it to go. American. Stefanovic misses. Edey cleaning up the trash.
Boy, Zach Edey is just too big out.
Edey back to Morton. Edey battling. Gets it back. Oh, is that going to be a foul on Mulcahy?
That's the whole thing. Florida State is top 3 in the ACC.
Edey with the first shot off the mark.
Zach Edey over the top.
He caught it. He finished. He's fouled. The big man guys here. Both teams at 7-0. And Purdue, as we've documented, trying to get to #1 in the country, which they would do with a win here.
Statement saying, I take a great deal of responsibility in being named interim head coach of the Maryland men's basketball program. Our staff remains focused on making sure we...
He's about as fast with the basketball as you're going to see. Edey gets it in deep.
And a two-handed stuff. Pretty valuable, and it matches up with the way today's game is played. Edey inside, in close, couldn't hit, gets the miss, puts it home, +1. Seminoles' lone loss came at the beginning of the year to Florida. Edey inside, in close, but couldn't fit. Newman lob, Edey catches, puts it in.
Wilkes tried to come.
Inside Edey and the throwdown.
Done it in the first half.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
There's the lob, Edey, and the throwdown. He might play in this one with an ankle, but 3 guys there without is Edey, left hand, and
that's good. You got that in J school, right? Uh-oh.
Look out, and Edey had a wide open look.
Here this season. That being Kyle Lukey, off and running here in West Lafayette, Indiana. Early on, feeding the beast down the inside.
Last couple of games, especially at Texas Tech, where they lost by a lot the other night.
Yeah, 56 on Tuesday. Got about 32% in the first half, 20% in half number 2, and had 19 uncharacteristic 19 turnovers.
Leaders, South Dakota State and North Dakota State, figure to go 1 and 2.
Saw Darren Hansen a second ago, back for his 17th season at the for Omaha. Going back inside. Edey. We're going to back down the defense. Again, there's that size advance. If we look at Ivy, almost about 4 or 5 points better. You see the two-hand jam now.
89-35.
He gets the pass on the inside from Hunter Jr., and he'll turn and slam it.
Well, Villanova controls, and we are underway.
Matchup of the size of Purdue.
North Carolina and Tennessee, but this our championship game. Gillespie, another look, buries that one.
John, if you transported yourself 4 months from now to New Orleans, he's got elite speed to the basket, and listen, he goes left too, but he goes right. I'll tell you, Eric Dixon, for him to take another step, as he's only a sophomore, he has to finish inside. Too easy.
A little over 50 minutes the whole year.
Good job by Slater, smothering the passer into the post. Good job by Moore.
Chandler was on that team. We'll see him in our second game. Outstanding freshman point guard 1 right now. So a stark contrast from the first half where we had just more rhythm and flow to the offense. And hits a 3. Jaden Ivey.
You know, he shot 26% from 3 last year.
Children's Charleston Classic starts 7:30. Number 22 St. Bonaventure against Marquette immediately following. It'll be
missed free throws when Purdue started to run. Remember, this team came in to this tournament shooting near.
And Edey, so no leaky black. That's not helpful for Hubert Davis's team. Is Edey
knocking down threes? It changes things for Carolina. Look at the high post entry. Look at the hands. Difficult to handle.
Edey inside jump hook. It'll go.
How good is that? There he is.
Lob. And the throwdown.
They do that a lot.
45-40. Purdue on top. Edey again. Short on that shot as Garcia's doing a good job. Edey. Gets deep position. Flips it up. A little short. And inside Edey. Garcia on him. That was halfway down and rolled out.
Purdue has scored 90 or more points in each of their first 2 contests. There's the first look inside to Edey. No good.
What makes this team so dangerous? They can score in transition. They can pound it inside. They shoot the 3 over 40%. And look at
double team on Edey. No problem.
Finky and otherwise really efficient offensive player doesn't let that one fall.
There is Edey off the mark on the putback. What we have seen tonight from Wright State has been contested. There is Edey with the 2-hand jam. Edey on the offensive putback. And Edey has 9 points to go along the swarming defense. Edey on the offensive glass. And he puts it right back.
Well, that's going to happen all night long if you don't.
In the first half. On a dump down to Edey. Missed it. And in the first half. Lots of deflections from Williams, from Morton. First time in a couple of years.
It sure is. It's fun to be back. It's fun to reminisce with all of these folks who are still coming to basketball. He has really good hands. He's mobile. And he's really just coming into his own.
Thought about another three. He's made back-to-back triples. Instead, it's first with the left hand. No, tipped around and down.
Says four-time Big Ten Coach of the Year. Inside Edey, it's too easy for him.
I mean, that was a great decision by Shotfake.
Cooper Neese, another guy.
You got to throw the ball inside.
Goes Edey. Mismatch beyond some minutes. The southpaw misses his first shot. Edey, another rebound, put back good. Edey with 8. Ivy looking for help. Feeds Edey down low. Edey with the dozen already heel. Side Edey. Too easy for the Boilers. 5 to shoot. Edey into the hand.
Give it to him.
Got position down low. Too easy. And Stefanovic for 3. Nope. Edey pulls down the rebound.
If they're not going to give it to me, go get off the glass, big fella. Good job.
Having a career high for Jaden Ivey. Inside to Edey, a foul, chance for a three-point play.
Tackling in football.
Newman with some fancy dribbling near the wing. Stefanovic fakes it, pass into Edey, and knocks it down. Corner. Hunter looking for an option. Tosses to Edey, inside to Payton, and a beautiful dunk. Outside the wing, deep pass into Edey. Edey's going to stumble a little bit, lay it in with his left hand, and a whistle blows. Make it N1. We've seen some good play from the freshman, but he got caught with a youth moment there by the experienced Dylan Penn. No. Zach Edey lays it in.